Hi, beautiful people. We have a special surprise to you. I am coming to you sort of kind of live, but we're recording. So I am Jack.
This is your boy Dray.
And we are the lovely hosts of the Unfiltered Spot. The Unfiltered Spot is a place where me and my husband here, we have unfiltered conversations about various topics while simply being us.
Who are we, you ask?
We already told them that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just going off the.
Oh my
you're
gosh.
right.
Anywho's, so our podcast can be we're on episode 67, I believe. Tonight's episode will be 67. And so what I'm looking to do is take our audio podcast to also visual. So for our listening viewers who want to see us, here we are. Some people have said, I would love to see y'all facial expression when you said this or when he said that. And so that's how this came about. I have not started the audio portion of this, so I will be doing a whole nother introduction in about a couple seconds. But I just wanted to thank you guys. If we have new people for our YouTube channel or whatever platform I put this on, we like to say, hey, and welcome, and come and join us. We post this every Monday. I'm trying to be more consistent about that. Monday mornings at about midnight. Most of the time, we drop these episodes, but like I said, I'll try to be consistent in dropping it. So if you are looking to find us, we are at unfilteredspot@gmail.com, and you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. All right, so
Let's
we're
get
going
to
to
it.
start the podcast for our listeners. Welcome back. So, today's episode 67, is going to be a special one. So, for our listening listeners, that's whack. For our listeners, we are also recording this. And so, if you are hearing this, just know that you can also now see us. I plan on starting us a YouTube page, as well as maybe putting some clips up on our Facebook and Instagram accounts, just to drive in a little extra attention. So if you want to know what Dray and Jack look like, come on over to our new YouTube. You can find us at Unfiltered Spot. How you doing, Dray?
I'm good, Jack. What's been going on with you?
Nothing much. I am ready for vacation.
Listen.
Ready for...
ain't nobody saying what you talking about.
I'm ready for
I thought you were talking about our vacation.
I'm talking about that vacation too, but really mine before yours. So for our viewers who can see us, I am getting ready to go on a work vacation for a week, a little bit of training. I'm going to use this time to really reflect, get some work done, and try my best not to think about my babies. Even though I keep saying like, oh, it's going to be a vacation, get away from my husband and my kids.
It's not though, because you're working.
It's not, but I'm going to miss them, even though I say I'm not going to miss them.
No, but you keep calling it a vacation, but it's not a vacation.
It's a vacation away from you guys.
Oh, you need a vacation away for us?
Yeah, y'all can be a bit much at times.
Cool. Me too?
Yeah, if I'm being honest.
Cool.
So, yeah. But after I come back from my work training, because it is not a vacation, I will be actually going on vacation with my mom. She's turning 60, and we'll be in the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana, living it up. And then I'm going to come back and sit down for 30 days. And then me and this lovely man, we're going to cruise the seas for our 10-year anniversary. That's right. Married for 10 years.
10 years. What you got for us today, Jack? Oh, excuse me.
I would like to talk about my shady ass neighbors.
We're not going to talk about them.
We are going to talk about them. Y'all already know. And for the viewers, you don't know. We actually stay in a very great neighborhood. But my neighbors are loud. And I'm one of those people who, I've been a renter before. I am now a homeowner, so I try not to discriminate.
We never rented houses, though.
We never rent houses. But we're also very considerate people.
Yeah.
I just feel like they're not considerate. Like, it's not even the fact that the truck that they're... Okay, so we have a neighbor.
And they are renting their home. They're not
renting
buying
their home.
And it's so there are...
It's a mother and her 4 boys. and 2 of the boys don't live there.
And it seems like, and I don't have any problem because if you want to rent houses, go ahead. But I hate that these corporations are buying up houses and then putting, to rent them out. And that's who we have the most problem out of in this
within
neighborhood.
our whole neighborhood, our whole
the renters.
Subdivision.
The renters are just. I wish we could kick them out, but go ahead.
I wish we could kick them out.
Go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing. I remember in our old house. Do you remember when we were talking about selling our? Well, I don't know if you went to that HOA meeting. We had an HOA meeting, and the neighbor that's behind us he said, "Don't have your dog sharking on my yard."
Yeah.
He said he found out we were selling our house, and he said, "Oh, I hope y'all selling." He found out we were moving, and he said, "I hope y'all selling and not renting." And I thought to myself, "What does it matter?"
Oh, versus renting it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't want those problems. I didn't want to.
I wanted the income. I wasn't thinking about all of that, but I think now from his standpoint, what he was thinking was, if y'all rent this house out and riffraff comes in here, I live behind y'all. Right. I got to deal with the riffraff. Oh yeah. And so I now understand why people are so hesitant to rent their properties out. Not just for people damaging the property. Did you see that Facebook? I think it was on Facebook, some social media site, where a lady in Georgia had rented out her property and they completely destroyed it.
Oh, it was a Airbnb.
Yes.
Yeah, I seen it.
And they left the water.
I think it was
flooded.
It was racially motivated. So it's
still terrible. Yeah. I was like, ugh.
But what we did wasn't no better because we sold our old property to a corporation who ended up renting it.
I get that, but I sold it. I don't know what the seller was gonna do.
And I was trying to find a family to sell it to, but those families kept lowballing us, and I'm about my money.
Yeah, and the corporation did. They jumped high.
They jumped. Yeah.
And as soon as they jumped high, we was like, bye.
Sold.
We got to go. But yeah, so our next door neighbor is a lady. She has 4 boys. 2 of them don't live there, or maybe one of them doesn't live there. But anyways, the oldest son drives this, I want to say it's like an SUV. It's just an SUV. Yeah. We won't even name what it is because it don't really matter. But he's got these tailpipes, muffler type.
Country white boy pipes.
And they are loud.
Yeah.
I can get over the fact that when he cranks his car, it sounds. It's loud.
What it do, Jack?
Okay, I can get over that because it's but a second. It pisses me off because it wakes me up out of my sleep. It wakes me up out of my nap. It's ridiculous. What I can't get over is the fact that he will sit in the SUV
and let it idle. 10, 15.
We've literally timed it. Yeah. He sat in there at the longest 41 minutes. Imagine being in a house that you pay for, that is your sanctuary, and all you hear is for 41 minutes. It will drive you up a damn wall. And you try your best to be nice. Like I think out of me and Dray, I am the reasonable one. I always try to be like, be nice. You kill more, bees with honey instead of vinegar and da-da-da-da-da. The other morning, y'all, he woke me up at 6 o'clock. Daylight savings had just hit, so I done missed my hour at 6 o'clock in the morning. When I tell you I flew down these steps, and I ain't even that type of person. Every bad word that I could think of came to my mind. And I was getting ready to post in our little subdivision Facebook group, who the fuck is out there? And I knew who it was. I was being petty. Y'all know how Facebook say that man because I couldn't even find how to post it in our group. But I guess my whole message is, y'all, if y'all live in subdivisions, be courteous of your neighbor. Yeah. You do not live a mile down the street from the person. Nobody want to hear your car idle for 10 minutes, let alone 41 minutes. Turn that shit off. And we have went over there. People are going to say, did you go over there? Did you try to talk to him? Yes.
We did.
Yes.
We did.
I talked to the mom. I told her, you're waking up my kids.
And the thing is, I don't think she can do anything because, like you said, she's a single mother, and it's so much that she can do. I don't know. But she has stopped them boys from asking for their ball back because they done climbed our fence.
Is that your shady moment?
Yes.
That's your shady moment.
Climbed over the fence to retrieve their ball when we weren't home.
A fence that we had locked.
Yeah.
Shut and locked. They jumped the fence like... Well, no, at the time we didn't have it locked.
Oh, we didn't have it. Okay, so they opened it and went up in our... But still, that's your property.
Yeah. You don't walk on someone's property. Like, that's crazy. But that's what's been going on in my world here lately. You have anything from social media?
Do I have anything?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I do, but this don't really pertain to us because we don't have a daughter. But
oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, go ahead. It doesn't flow, but it's fine because I actually wanted to talk about this too.
Okay, how do you? At what age do you put your teen daughter on birth control, or do you put your teen daughter on birth control?
Oh, okay. So I don't have a daughter, but I am a woman. I remember when I was young. I'm preferencing y'all. So don't get in the comments talking about, well, when I would have... I can only tell you about Jack. My mom and me had a very open relationship. My mom was great. She was phenomenal at telling me about sex, about myself, about all the things. I was not scared. I was very knowledgeable. My mother told me, like, hey, when you're thinking about having sex, let me know. Right. And I don't know why, but I was very comfortable with my mom to tell her that. And so at the moment, I don't think I told her originally when the first thought came into my mind, hey, I'm interested. I think she started seeing other things and she made comments. Don't hold me because that was many, many years ago. But I do remember I had a boyfriend and we were serious. And I say serious because I was a teenager, so who the hell knows? Right. But anyways, we were serious. I met his mom and his grandma. You couldn't tell me that wasn't going to be my husband. But anywho, my mom said, Shaquita, oh, I just used, anywho, it's fine. She told me, she was like, hey, I think we need to talk about birth control. And I was like, why? I'm not actually having sex. Right. And so she had this whole conversation with me about, you may not be thinking about it, but I don't want the time to come and something happens and you forget to use the protection that I taught you about. You forget about condoms. Like, my mom was, again, very phenomenal in telling me about all these things. And so I remember us going to the doctor and her put me on birth control. Now, to answer your question, I was darn near 17 years old when this happened. So about I was a late senior? Yeah, I was a senior in high school. Late in the game. That is my story. I have heard from many other friends that they may have been on birth control at 14. I've heard as young as 11. 11? Yeah. And that came from somebody whose mother was very religious based, and she was adamant about her daughter not getting pregnant because she was a teen mother. And so she was like, she gonna be out here, quote unquote, hot in the tail. I gotta, do preventive things. Eddie, well, I kind of see that. So listen, as soon as that menstrual cycle starts, you can get pregnant. Yeah. And so if her daughter was having menstrual cycles at 11, I can't blame her for putting her on birth control because sometimes you just don't know what your kid is doing when you're not around. That is good parenting to me. Yeah. Especially if you're not ready for that type of situation. That's what I was about to say. Is that good parenting or is that condoning your child having sex? I don't think it's condoning your child having sex because to me, your child's going to do it regardless. What it is doing is preventing your child from sitting up at the abortion clinic. Right. Doing some stuff that could be against your values, your morals, your religion, and just being very emotionally taxing on a young lady. Okay. So I would say put her on birth control before she gets to the abortion way. That's my opinion. Other people are totally against it. I get it. I think it's a case by case. You got to know your kids. And is this a conversation that both parents have with the daughter? Because I remember in the video, the girl was like, ooh, don't tell dad or something like that. No. See, first of all, You already know how we get down.
Yeah.
There's not a conversation that if we had a daughter, I would be telling her, don't tell your dad this. No, talk to your dad.
Yeah.
And I don't think
I would think
nothing I want my kids to be talking about with you that they can't talk with me about.
Well,
That's
weird. Sometimes, daughters might just don't want to talk about something.
That's different than, like, okay, so my sons, because I got to talk in my terms. We have 2 boys for all of our viewers who may be watching. If my boys want to talk about, hey, Dad, I woke up and I got a hard on, or whatever that case may be. They want to talk to you about manly things. And maybe they, at that age, they don't feel comfortable with mom.
Right.
That's okay. But you said, don't tell Dad.
Well, I think, and I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but they were talking about getting
on birth
control. Mm-hmm. And, about, how to go about doing that. And the daughter was like, don't tell Dad.
So if I was the mom, why wouldn't you want me to tell your dad? Your dad, I would tell her, your dad is very familiar with birth control. Right.
No, I get that, but I would think the dad would be highly against it, whereas the mom would probably like.
Well, then that's a conversation they need to talk about anyway, because if dad found out that mom put daughter on birth control and didn't even bother to include him in that conversation, that's kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like you not believing in something. Like you don't believe in your children being vaccinated, and then I go get them vaccinated and don't tell you.
Gotcha.
Wait a minute. What is we doing? You couldn't have a simple conversation?
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So, yeah, I'm in my relationship, baby, there's nothing I'm not going to talk about with this man. I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have girls because I don't want that conversation.
I think there's conversation for both of the, there are conversations for both of the sexes.
Yeah.
However, yes, girl conversations can be a little different, if I would say. Yeah. Okay, so how did we get on this? Hold on, because I don't know.
You said what I have for social media. That's what I have for social media.
Oh, just about her getting on birth control?
Yeah, that was it. So it wasn't nothing crazy. I was just saying, is that good parenting or is that condoning the situation?
I would say any situation where the parent is looking out for their child, honestly, for their, not for anybody's benefit, but the child's growth, is good parenting.
Okay.
And so in saying that, yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't have to give no examples. If your decisions are based around bettering your child, bettering their future, making them great, and not harming them in any type of a way, you are being a good parent. I
didn't get how old the girl was, but I think she was not a young teen, but an older teen, maybe 15, 16, something like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's uncommon for a 15, 16-year-old to be on birth control. Yeah, so I wasn't, because I was very transparent with my mom about my sexual history and what I was thinking about. It was a regular conversation amongst us that never made me feel uncomfortable. And I never got in trouble for anything that I discussed with her. And so I think that's kind of why I was so open with talking to her. I never felt judged or uncomfortable. So she just kind of knew. And then again, like I said, once I got the boyfriend that I was serious about, she was like, well, do you think we should do this? And we kind of talked it over. I remember her telling me about different types of birth control. We went to the doctor, talked it over with the doctor. And eventually I got on birth control. And it was terrible.
Why?
Birth control gives you hormones. Sometimes that has side effects like crying. You either be crying or you be mad. I was gaining weight. I couldn't lose weight. It caused some stuff that I just really didn't like. And I feel like once you get on birth control, it's a never ending cycle until you completely off. But into hoot. Okay. So, some of our listeners have asked about me and Dray. Like I said, we have been married. For our viewers who may be watching, and never have met us before, we've been married about to be 10 years in May. We dated for 10 years before we ever even got engaged. People thought we were crazy.
20 years in this thing.
20 years in. We are the testament that you can You can be with somebody that long before you figure it out, and he ain't going nowhere. He ain't never left. We did have some leaving, but nonetheless, we still here. One of the questions was, people wanted to know my zodiac sign compared to his zodiac sign and how we compared together, because they were curious. Well, I think most of my friends and some of our listeners may know that Jack, myself, I'm a Leo. I am a August Leo, if that means anything to you guys. So some of the things that I found on Google is that Leos are known for being confident, outgoing, generous, often exuding a warm, charismatic energy. That's me to the T.
No, I agree. I agree.
I was like, what? They're also passionate, loyal, ambitious, with a natural inclination towards leadership and a desire to be recognized for their achievements. When I tell you, this hits me up and down. If you want to know who Jack is, I just read to you really me. I don't know who wrote this synopsis, but AI got it right.
I feel like I heard somebody say if you read any one of them, they kind of fit you too.
Well, let's go read the Virgo one because Dray is a Virgo, a September Virgo.
Oh yeah, this definitely not you.
This is definitely not me. So whoever said that is wrong because I am not analytical. I am detail oriented. It also says that Virgos are practical and helpful, often seen as dependable and loyal partners who value logic and order.
Oh damn, yeah.
All day.
To the T.
All day. They can be somewhat reserved emotionally. So patience and understanding are key in building a strong relationship with them. That is Dray. Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is the analytical one. He is the factual one. What are facts? I don't care about your emotions.
The logic that just don't make sense.
That just don't make sense. Anything he sees on social media, he's going to tell me, "Hey Jack, that's not
that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
It's fake."
Yeah, they're lying.
They're lying, and he will break it down, and I'd be like, "What?"
And then we wait 2-3 weeks later,
and it come
find out it didn't really happen. So I told you.
You are definitely keen on your analytical skills. You are strong in your observation. Baby, if you lying, he gonna point it out real quick.
I'm gonna know. So don't lie.
Yeah. And if y'all didn't know, young Jack was a habitual liar. He used to call me out all the time. All the time. It was terrible. Terrible habit. He is committed. I will say he is committed. I think that's one of the things that people notice about you the most is that you're very loyal and committed. They're like, you got a great husband. I'm like, I know, girl. He mine. Don't come over here. We don't want them problems. You don't want these hands.
But it's not just, relationship. It's anybody I'm close with. Like, I'm loyal and committed to them.
I would definitely agree.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows when it comes to your siblings,
10
your
toes
cousins,
10 toes down.
You be looking, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to go about this. I will call your brother in a second and be like, hey, I need you to talk to your brother.
Yeah.
How do I go about this? He'd be like, let me handle it. Yeah, you do that. So yeah, I would definitely say I'm a Leo, August Leo, September Virgo. It has described us up and down into the T. So together, Leo and Virgo have a surprisingly good compatibility. With their contrasting traits often complementing each other, but it requires effort and understanding to navigate their differences. As Leo is more extrovert and enjoys the spotlight, while Virgo is more reserved and detail-oriented. However, a Virgo can provide stability and structure to Leo's enthusiasm, while Leo can bring fun and excitement into the Virgo's life.
I wonder if that's true for a Virgo woman and a Leo man, like the same characteristics.
Well, I think that it should have done that because I put in Leo woman and I put in Virgo man, and then I did this. So it should have given me, the AI should have given me that.
No, I'm saying what are the traits for the Leo man and the Virgo?
Oh, Leo, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't apply to us right now.
I always wonder if a Virgo man and a Virgo woman would be good together.
Let's ask, because you're going to keep thinking about it. What did you say, Virgo man?
Mm-hmm. Not that I know any Virgo women.
And Leo woman. Hold on, Virgo. No, you said Virgo woman, right?
Yeah.
So Virgo woman and Leo man compatible. Ooh, it says they can be compatible, but their relationship may require, it's the same, kind of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Can I think? I do have a birthday twin, but me and him, now let me preface this by saying I knew him from high school, so I don't know him as a grown man.
Mm.
We were a lot alike.
And he was a Leo?
Yeah, me and him share the same birthday.
Right.
Me and my cousin from Alabama share the same birthday, but we are very polar opposites. He is super shy. He don't like spotlight. He don't like any of that. So
he is August Leo too?
Yeah, we're born the same day. So I don't know if the same may be true. And then sometimes these zodiac things don't line up.
Right.
So, I mean, this ain't the gospel. But according to them, Virgos and Leo are a good compatibility. Let's see. Other zodiac signs that are compatible. So if you're looking to date somebody and y'all are trying to figure this out, Google it.
Y'all believe in astrology?
If you do. Aries and Leo go together.
Who?
Aries and Leo. Tauruses and Cancers. Geminis and Aquariuses. Libra and Sagittarius. That's not Sagittarius. That's Sagittarius.
Yeah, you thinking of a dinosaur, ain't you?
Okay, like Stegosaurus. So the Libra and Sagittarius are compatible. Scorpios and Cancers are also compatible. It says, with Aries often considered a good match for Scorpio, as well as shared energy. So Aries and Scorpio can be together as well. What are you? Do you know what your sign is? So I'm a fire sign. Do you know if you're a sign? So you're either
Virgo.
water, air, earth.
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, so you're an earth sign, if you didn't know. Virgo is an earth sign.
If you knew, why would you ask me that?
I wanted to see if you knew. I was trying to test your knowledge in astrology.
Trying to test you, Chief.
Trying to test you, Chief. It says tend to be compatible due to their practical. So you're grounded, because of your logic and stuff. That's why they say you're an earth sign. Thank you. Where I have a lot of energy, high energy. What else?
Y'all be loud and wrong though.
And we do. And who gonna shut us up?
Loud and wrong.
Loud. But guess what? Sometimes we be loud and right. And people need to listen. Because we are natural born leaders. All right, guys. We're going to pause really quick because I hear one of my bambinos getting ready to get up. All right. So thank you for that quick little pause. For our viewers who are watching us, allow me again to introduce. If you are one of our listeners, you kind of notice about us. But if you are meeting us for the first time, me and Dray, we are married, 10 years as I said already. We have 2 boys, ages 5 and 3. And so that's who you just saw. They're supposed to be asleep, but as kids do, they're like, we're not asleep. I'm coming downstairs to talk to you. So yeah, we'll continue on with our podcast here. So let me tell you what the people thought you were. So some of my colleagues at my job, they are faithful listeners to the podcast. Shout out to y'all. They thought you were a Taurus.
What's the characteristics of a Taurus?
I'm glad you asked because I had to look it up because I was like, why do you think? It is also an earth sign.
Okay.
It says that they are known for being loyal, practical, and sensual.
What's sensual mean?
Child, at first I thought they meant like sensual.
Because I'm sensual.
I was like, who told y'all that? But anyways, well, you are loyal. We've established that. Practical, we've established it. Sensual, they are Sensual definition says they are physical and pleasure oriented.
Oh shit, yeah. Damn, that's me.
If y'all ain't know, now you know. It says they're hardworking and artistic. Is it artistic? I've been trying so hard not to say autistic. Artistic. You're putting too much on artistic.
Artistic.
No, artistic.
Artistic.
No, you don't put that.
Artistic.
What the hell? Negative traits. They are stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
That you're not a Taurus, but that would describe you. Perfectionist. How is that a negative? Oh, it's negative because it says it can lead to stress, frustration, or procrastination. I don't know.
I share some of these traits, I think.
You do.
Yeah.
Slow to take action. Now, I don't know if they knew that about you because I ain't never told them that about you, but anyway, that's Taurus for you. Unadventurous.
Oh,
now,
no, that ain't me.
Well, that's 30 plus year old you.
But I'm not closed-minded, though.
No, you are not closed-minded. Yeah, you're not. So he is not a Taurus. So for those who were asking, he is a Virgo. Now you know. I think that's all I had is when we come into this topic of compatibility and zodiac. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. People always ask, are we compatible? Like, how compatible are we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't put too much on this zodiac stuff, y'all. I am a Leo through and through, and he is a Virgo through and through. But I don't think that's kind of like what led us to find our match. I didn't know that about you.
I ain't know shit about astrology.
Yeah, I was about to say when we met up, and you told me when your birthday was. I didn't be like,
I'm gonna. Ooh, she's a Leo.
He's a Virgo. Nah, that's not what we were doing.
We match up because we got 20 years in the game.
Yeah, and if you're with somebody that long, they're your person. You kind of know them. You either love them or hate them.
Yeah.
And I love them. So there we are. You love me.
You're my best friend, Todd.
You're mine too.
You gotta say my name. Copper.
Why was I about to say Cooper?
For those of y'all that don't know, that's a Fox and a Hound reference.
Oh my God, we have way too many nicknames for each other. Jack, Dray, Monkey. Todd.
That's not a nickname, though. That's a...
This is a saying. Yeah. It came from a movie. But anyways, guys, so I just wanted to throw you something special. I wanted to try out the visual effects for our viewers. I definitely wanted to get a podcast in for our loyal listeners. And so while this will be a short podcast in those standards, I have done my deed. And now I can go out of town.
Let's see how compatible we are. I have a game for you, Jack.
Here you go with the bud.
So, I think it's called same word. Mm-hmm. We have to say a name or something at the same time. And then we have to come to the same word. Wait,
so out of the clear blue, we're just going to say a word?
Just say a word. And then we're going to talk about what we said. Yeah, no, just say any random word. And then we're going to talk about what we just said. And then 3 seconds later, we're going to say another word. And hopefully we say the same word.
Okay.
You ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Blue.
Bottle. Okay. You said... I said
blue.
You said blue.
And you said bottle.
Bottle.
Okay.
Okay, so... Blue and bottle. I know what I'm about to say.
I know what I'm about to say too.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah. Blue and bottle.
Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. Baby. Beach. How did you get beach from blue and bottle?
Oh, hold on. I thought I was staying on my path.
No, we got to get to the same word.
We're going to merge. Okay, we're merging. Okay.
So I'm going to tell you my thought process.
Okay, you said
blue, I'm thinking blue, baby, boy, bottle, babies, drink bottles. Baby, how did you get to beach from blue and bottle?
The water at the beach is blue.
Okay, so you said beach, and I said baby.
Oh shit, this is hard.
This is going to be hard. Beach and baby.
Okay.
Beach and baby. Oh, Lord.
Now you got me laughing. Shucks. Okay.
Let me know when you got your word beach and baby. Beach. Damn, that's a hard merge. Beach and baby.
What? Let's start over.
No.
This uncompatible. There's no beach and baby.
What word would you have said?
I was gonna say goldfish. Because they're like babies of the beach.
Okay. All right, let's
starting over.
Let's try some simple. We starting over. So scratch that one.
First of all, I almost got that bitch. What?
Start over.
Okay.
I'll probably start over.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Phone.
Pizza. I said pizza. You said phone.
Oh, this should be easy because I know what I'm about to say. Phone and pizza.
Okay.
Phone and pizza.
You said
phone.
Phone and pizza.
This should be
easy.
Anything
for me.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Delivery.
Party. That's not bad. I said party. You said delivery. So, phone and pizza. I was thinking there is pizza at parties.
that you where the phone come in. Where the phone come in, Jack.
That people use phones at parties?
Now, I said delivery.
Delivery and party. You deliver the pizzas to the party. This is not the game to play with me.
I see that. I see that.
I don't understand the concept. Like, how the heck are we going to get to the same word?
Thinking.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, no, because you done broke me off down.
Is the objective for me to try to guess what you're going to say next?
Yes. Well, no, so we have to come, so.
Let me drink more wine. I don't have time.
If I say,
So you said phone and delivery.
Yeah.
I said pizza, and so you're thinking about pizza delivery.
Right.
And then I said party because you said phone.
That's not how that works.
Oh, they didn't go together.
Yeah, no.
That didn't. I agree. It didn't.
It didn't. You want to start over one more time?
We're going to start over one more time. And if this fails, I'm done.
Okay, we done. So we both have to think about what's related to the two.
Okay.
And get to the same word.
Okay.
You ready? Now I got to think of another.
As much as you try to do all the same word, all the emphasis, I still don't get it.
Okay.
But here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Work.
Remote.
Work and remote.
Now I know what I'm gonna say.
Are you talking about the remote like that?
I know. Just think remote and work. Think how they go together. What words comes to mind when you think of work and remote?
Gotcha. 1,
2, 3.
COVID.
Office. Oh shit, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Okay.
COVID office.
Oh shucks.
COVID office.
Oh,
COVID
shucks.
office. Let me know when you get it. COVID office. COVID office.
I know the next thing I say ain't gonna make sense because that ain't what you gonna say, so I can't say that.
What you gonna say? Don't say it.
No, I can't say it. Okay, so I said work, you said remote.
Mm-hmm.
I said COVID and you said office. So remote, office. What would be the next word you're gonna say?
Either,
Remote,
and I don't know if this is
office.
allowed, but I was gonna repeat remote because COVID office, we had to go to remote.
I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, that's what I said. So my second one is quarantine.
And I was gonna say 2020.
You know what? We're gonna practice a little bit.
No, we're not gonna practice because I don't even like this game. I don't even like it.
I don't like you.
You love me. What are you drinking on?
Your mom.
You mad. You big mad. What you drinking on for real? Tell the listeners what you're drinking. Why is this your drink of choice? Hold on, wait, because the listeners don't know what you're holding up.
Crown Royal Peach.
And you know what I started to say? If you don't know, go on over to our YouTube. Okay, why is Crown Royal your thing?
It's been my thing now for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like it.
Okay, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
I'm a whiskey drinker myself. I'm a Jack Daniels girl. However, Jack Daniels just did their whole DEI dissemble, so
Yeah.
they getting ready to get kicked out. I don't have time. I don't know what I'm gonna have to replace them with. I've never had the Uncle Nearest, which is like the black-owned whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to try it. However, I heard that it's like $80 a bottle. I don't know how true that is.
That's about. Well, no, that's
I don't know,
about 6 or
because
something.
Jack Daniels is like $30-$40
Yeah.
for a big bottle. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back to you with that. For you who wondering, my drink is almost gone, but it's just sweet red. Nothing spiffy. All right. So for all of our listeners and viewers, we are Jack and Dray, and this is the Unfiltered Spot. If you would like to comment, if you want to socialize with us, please comment on the video. If you want to ask for advice, any listener letters, anything like that, you can find us at unfilteredspots@gmail.com. Unfilteredspot@gmail.com. We are on Facebook and Instagram at Unfiltered Spot. We love you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.